What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing good. Here's a reading from my short story, Matthew, a Toy Story Prequel. It's a short story that takes place between 1957 and 1995, right before that first Toy Story movie. It's a short story about Andy's father, who I named Matthew. It's also a short story about Woody, how he became a family heirloom, a family toy, and the leader we know him to be from that first Toy Story movie and on. If you do not see a link in my bio, I'll leave one for you in my descriptions. If you're watching this on TikTok, go ahead and enter this into your browser. It'll take you to my WordPress page where you'll see both story and screenplay version to Matthew, a Toy Story Prequel. That is the same for all of you who click on my Linktree link. You'll also see a story and screenplay version to Matthew, a Toy Story Prequel. And while you click on my Linktree link, you'll also see a book version to Matthew, a Toy Story Prequel that is now available on barnesandnoble.com and on Amazon. For those on TikTok, go ahead and enter this into your browser, and that will take you to my Linktree link page where you will see a book version to Matthew, a Toy Story Prequel, as well as the WordPress version of screenplay and story version to Matthew, a Toy Story Prequel. What I've just said is a mouthful. I appreciate all of you for watching and for listening. Now, here's that reading from Matthew, a Toy Story Prequel. Peace, y'all. The year is 1957, and Matthew is sitting in front of a black and white TV watching his favorite TV show, Woody's Roundup. At the end of the show, which ended in a cliffhanger, not knowing if Woody and Bullseye made it to the other side of the cliff to save Jessie and Stinky Pete, the prospector, a commercial of Sheriff Woody dolls came onto the black and white TV screen. Matthew got very excited when he saw the commercial. Matthew got even more excited when he saw that Woody can talk. Matthew watched as the man on TV pulled the string on the back of Woody and heard Woody speak. "There's a snake in my boots. Someone's poisoned the water hole. You're my favorite deputy." When the commercial was over, Matthew ran to his dad, who was in the kitchen talking to a friend of his on the phone. Matthew saw his father on the phone and stood in the kitchen with excitement, waiting to ask his dad a question. When his father got off the phone, Matthew asked his dad if he could have a Sheriff Woody doll he saw on TV.